It's time for Footy Talks presented by NorthStar Bets. It's Albert Vartanian, Sara Poraria, and Mikey Singh here with you. Some way, somehow, we're at the round of 16. The end of the group stage is here. It's been such a blur.
It's insane.
It's been fun, but a blur.
It's so much football. Think about 4 games a day. It's nuts.
Hey, Mikey,
I'm sad.
But the endings of these group stage games have made up for everything.
It's been fantastic. I'm just so sad because it's going by, I feel like, so quickly. I just want there to be more and more and more. I don't want the World Cup to end, guys.
Well, there is more and more and more. There's a lot more football to come starting this weekend. Round of 16. Argentina get through their group after slipping up against Saudi Arabia. Australia get through their group some way, somehow, despite me taking Denmark to destroy them and go all the way. You have Argentina and Australia. The Argentines, heavy favorites to qualify as well. Where is the value here?
Yeah, it was hard to find some, but honestly, I'm going to back Messi. You know, he didn't score last game, but he scored before that. Argentina to win. I'm also going to take no to both teams to score. A fun little parlay for you guys because I think Argentina, they should win this game. I don't think anyone disagrees with that. Of course, we've seen the upsets, but if Argentina have been playing kind of how they've been playing since the Saudi Arabia game, you know, they started off low, but then they've kind of been figuring out their starting 11. Scaloni's been moving guys. We saw Julian Alvarez start. We saw Enzo start. Yeah. Those 2 subs were huge for them, and I think if they stick to that, they should dominate this game. So yeah, found a parlay, and I don't think Australia are gonna get one past Emi Martinez in the back there.
Mikey, can you make the case?
Yeah.
For Australia here.
Well, if you look at Australia's performance throughout this tournament, and starting with the game against France, if they were able to continue that form, what was it, 25, 30 minutes?
They put, probably about a good 20, 25 minutes till France was like, okay, well, we should probably start playing here. That's what happened.
The better team, but then, you know what? Australia bounced back beyond France. They went on to, and rightfully so, earn this place in the round of 16. And hey, the old cliche, it's knockout football. It's just one game. Anything can happen if Australia can find a way to keep things tight. And Argentina, I'm still not completely convinced by them either. Maybe there's a chance. I
probably should remind people, when betting on knockout games, if you're betting on the money line, that only covers 90 minutes plus injury time.
I learned that today.
Yes. So if you want a team to win, also to qualify, whether that's in extra time or penalties, you got to go to qualify. Right now, Argentina minus 1250 to qualify, which is a huge number, and Australia plus 775 to qualify. To the next game, a very interesting one, which I think could be one of the ties of the round of 16, Mikey. The Netherlands favored minus 104 against the United States.
Yeah, I don't think that this game is as big as this number is showing right now. And I think one of the reasons for that is what people take into account in sportsbooks and bettors take into account is pre-tournament form versus in-tournament form. So pre-tournament, the U.S. were dreadful heading into Qatar, right? And Netherlands, on the other hand, were looking pretty good. But that flip has script.
The flip has script, and the script has flipped, man.
That script has flipped completely heading into Qatar here. And the reason being, Netherlands, Senegal, Netherlands did not deserve to win that game. They found a way to win it. Credit to them. Ecuador, we know what happened there. And then Qatar, can you really put any stock into that performance?
The bye game.
The bye game.
Yeah, bye week.
I love to call it. The bye week, yeah. U.S., on the other hand, the only real bad piece of football that they've shown throughout this tournament is 45 minutes against Wales, right? And they showed they can bounce back from that. A great performance against England, where they were arguably the better team. And then that final match against Iran, they showed that not only can they win tight games, but they can protect leads, which they didn't do in the first game. So, yeah, I'm convinced that at that number, it's hard not to put money on the U.S. I think it's plus 185 right now, U.S. to qualify. So even in extra time, I think it's worth it, man.
Yeah, good news for USA. It looks like Christian Pulisic is going to be okay to play, which is huge, right? Even if he makes a cameo off the bench, you need that player there. Let's talk about the Netherlands. I also want to touch on Louis van Gaal, the manager for Netherlands, saying the USA could be one of the best teams at this World Cup. Is he just talking them up, or is he trying to bluff the public a little bit?
You never know with these coaches. He could be, serious, but I also think this might be a little bit of mind games, a little tactical play.
I know.
Mikey's got a smile on his face because he's been talking big about the States for a while now.
I've seen a lot of Louis van Gaal as a Manchester United fan, and I know he says a lot of nonsense, and this, to me, is just one of those things where it's just mind games, I think.
Yeah, I love him a lot, though. But speaking of Netherlands, we haven't been big on them. Are you still?
No, I have no faith in them. I think I said this before that I don't trust the USA. I don't trust Netherlands. This one to me is wide open, and for Mikey taking the USA, if it's plus money, I think that's a good bet. I think that's good value. Right? Yeah, exactly. I think it might come down to maybe experience, maybe some of the guys on the Netherlands knowing how to play tournament football, maybe a little bit more. Maybe that could be something that could give them the edge. Cody Gakpo can't seem to turn it off. Maybe he goes 4 for 4, but I don't trust this team at all.
Yeah, what USA has shown us is that I think they have almost everything that you want in a really good team, minus the finishing. I think they really struggle up front, whereas the Dutch, they almost have everything and they can score.
Yeah, no goals from the United States strikers so far this tournament, and it's going to be by committee if they are going to find a way to get through here. Again, I think just the number-wise, you have to go with the U.S. just based on the number. The Netherlands number is way too big for me to be convinced to throw money.
Minus 225 to win the game, minus 104. Okay, let's recap the picks quickly. So to qualify, you're taking the States plus 185. Sarah, you gotta recount your bet because I don't remember all the legs in this parlay.
It's tough. Okay, Argentina to win, Messi to score, no to both teams to score, plus 150, give or take.
All right, I'm not taking any picks here because my picks haven't been great, to be completely honest with you. So, but I'm gonna roll with these guys, and for all the markets on the World Cup, please guys visit NorthStarBets.ca. Thanks for watching.